And welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you could. We're glad to be with you as always. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good week. Good start to your day today and a good week. It's we're at the end. Yeah, you know. We're here 5 days a week. We're live 9 to 11 Eastern time. 5 days a week. It's a lot of content. That's all I can tell you. It's a lot of content. Gary and Stephen will both tell you. People don't realize, the amount of content that gets put out and how much content, and it's a constant struggle.
I think picking what's trending is the hardest thing to do.
It's the hardest thing to do. You were reading my mind. I was going to say it's not as if there's not enough. It's that there's too much.
And then you have days that you're just overwhelmed with it, like with the bad news day. We did the day on the bad news. It was all
bad news. And speaking of which, I was so sorry to hear yesterday afternoon. I was here in the studio, and across my computer came the breaking news that Burt Reynolds had passed away. I know that he had been struggling with his health for a good while. He had a lot of health issues. And, he was an interesting guy. There was a time when he was the highest earning actor in Hollywood. I mean, just amazing the number of films he made and TV shows. He was a football player at Florida State, man.
Your alma mater.
My alma mater. I mean, that's it. And then he got injured, and he didn't even play pro ball, did he?
No, but he did own the Tampa Bay Bandits. That had the coach Steve Spurrier, the great Steve Spurrier. And Jim Reeves was the quarterback, and I got to meet Jim Reeves. He lived here locally.
Well, he was 82, and everybody's time comes. And when I was a boy, I couldn't understand why my father, we used to get the newspaper at the house, would read the obituaries religiously all the time. And I can see him sitting at the dining room table with the newspaper, and he'd say, Antoinette, he'd say to my mom, Antoinette, then he would say, so-and-so passed away. And I was a boy, and I'm thinking, I wonder why. I didn't get it. You know what? Now I get it. And here I am, much later, reporting on obituaries. We get intrigued with the passing of others because we know that we will all experience it ourselves. I'll tell you a little bit more about Burt. And I was trying to get some idea of, all the movies he made. He was a far better actor than he even realized. And at one point in his career, he did say to someone, I don't know if it was after Boogie Nights or whenever, when people recognized he was really good. He said, if I knew that I could do this, I would have done a better job. I don't know if he had a lot of confidence in himself. He turned down a number of movies. Was it James Bond? Did he turn down James?
Yeah, he turned down the James Bond, and I want to say he turned down the TV show Fall Guy, too.
He turned down Solo, Han Solo. He turned that down. He turned down some great roles. But nevertheless, Burt Reynolds passed away yesterday. He was 82 years old. I'm trying to find out cause of death and look into that. I know that he was pretty sick at one point. He was having a hard time. He suffered. My guest in the first hour is Stephen Jay, a good friend and colleague from Zint Nutrition. And in the second hour, Neil Levin, always a good guest. That guy, you know, he's like a Buick, man. You just go out there and put the key in and it runs. It just goes and goes and goes. Well, Buick wouldn't be the right car to pick for that, would it?
No.
Which one would you pick? Which reliable car would you pick?
It'd be like a Rolls.
Rolls? The Rolls?
He is. I mean, you think about it. He's classy. He knows what he's doing. He gets you there to the point.
Yeah.
And comfort and style.
It's an elite car, but not real flashy. Mm-hmm. Gets it done. Stephen Jay is a good guest. He's got a lot of experience. He's in the trench. He understands human nature. He understands what moves people to do things, and we like that. Stephen, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you on today.
Great to be on, Doctor. What a little bit of a morbid, depressing way to get introduced after talking.
I'm sorry. Did you like Burt Reynolds? Did you like him? Did you watch?
Yeah, sure did, and especially when I was younger. I mean, when you were talking about him, I was thinking, well, what movie comes to mind first?
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit for me. You know, I think he was driving that. What was he? Was he driving a Trans Am?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And Jackie Gleason was the best in that movie. There's a line, I can't even say it on the air because it was a swear line, but he said SOB in a funny way with a Southern accent.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, that was the movie that I remember most about him. And sure, he was a big part of my growing up, you know, as an influential actor, and I was also aware, you know. It's interesting, Doc, you know, you mentioned, you know, these are phases of life that everybody goes through, and as you said, you know, as we get older, we start to become more conscious of those things because those things start to touch us in our lives. You know, when we're kids, you know, it's very rare to hear that somebody died. You know, it's something usually that the parents talk about, hush, hush, or something like that. But as you get older, you know, unfortunately, you start to experience these things, and you realize the fragility of life and the value of life. And, you know, that's why, you know, we're here on your show, and it's in nutrition, trying to do things to maintain the quality of people's lives that they can go on for longer periods of time, staying in their prime and doing the things they love to do.
I know.
You know, some you know, you're saying, gosh, you know, he was this huge actor, and then, you know, he kind of just fades away. And
he faded away for a while, and then he came back. He ebbed and flowed. By the way, he died of a heart attack, cardiac arrest. He had a heart attack on Thursday afternoon. They rushed him to the hospital, and he went into cardiac arrest, and they pronounced him dead shortly thereafter. It's being reported. They described him as generous, passionate, and sensitive. He was sensitive. You know, he was an enigma, that guy. He was a jock. He was an athlete, but yet he had artistic ability. He was sensitive, good looking. I don't know if he would have been accepted in this day and age. I mean, rather, you know, he's from that old school, but I liked him. I enjoyed him. I thought he was an authentic guy. I can see him on Johnny Carson. Yeah. Burt Reynolds, dead at 82. All right. When we come back, Zint Nutrition. What an interesting company. The way they've decided to go about this natural products approach. They got some good ideas. And they have some superfoods that would be super for this upcoming cold and flu season and back to school. Yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit. That's on the radar these days. Superfoods, cold and flu. You know, what can you do? Little rhyme there. Stephen will tell us all about it. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and globally.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. So are you prepared for this cold and flu season that's coming? Yeah. Every year, same thing. This is like Groundhog Day. I find myself reporting on it and telling people, you better get ready, you better get ready. I need to take my own advice. And so we're going to talk about that in this first hour with Stephen J. from Zint Nutrition. You have some superfoods. I was on your website, on the Zint Nutrition website last evening, Stephen, and I was looking at those superfoods, and I thought, this is a nice repertoire of food to help people with their immune system during, getting ready. Get ready now. Cold season's going to set in here now, and then flu will follow, but we got back to school in play, and then a holiday season. That mixture blows up the lab every time. So, what comes when you look at your superfood selections? What comes to mind right away for you as would be a good option?
I mean, well, three in particular. There would be camu camu, turmeric, and also the cacao. And, I just want to embellish a little bit where you had just brought out, Doc, some wonderful points. I mean, not only is this a period of time where the weather turns cold and the days get shorter, and therefore, that suppresses people's immunity, but then you're also dealing with that stress of going back to school. And although the holidays are great, they are also a period of time of stress and running around and buying gifts. And a lot of people actually, during the holidays, whether they lost loved ones or something like that, sometimes it's a source of sadness for them, and it brings up a lot of emotions for them. So this is a great time right now, just around the end of the first week of September, as we enter the season, to start to build up our immune systems, because the more strength we have within our immune systems, that is a system within our body that really helps us combat all of the bacteria and the viruses and all the other things that go on, and protects us from those things.
Well, you said camu camu was the first thing out of your mouth, and I'm sure you're aware that in the world of natural health, camu camu is noted for its antiviral properties. That it can help.
Sure, that's due to its vitamin C content. 1 teaspoon powder of camu camu by Zint contains approximately 720 milligrams of vitamin C. The average daily vitamin C requirement for adults is about 100 milligrams. Actually, 1 teaspoon of vitamin C of camu camu has 60 times the amount of vitamin C than an orange does.
That's a lot.
Most people have never heard of this amazing berry. It's actually grown on a shrub in the Amazonian rainforest. And it's got manganese in it. It's got carotenoids in it those are the colors that give the pigments that give our fruits and vegetables colors, oranges, yellows, and reds, and those help protect the body against cellular damage, effects of aging, and to stave off chronic diseases.
So you have children and you raise them through grade school, and for children, for teenagers, high schoolers, and those in college and adults. How would you let's start with the youngsters. You think you could persuade a youngster to take the powdered camu camu? How would you do it?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I don't know any youngster that does not appreciate the flavor of lemonade. So I would put a nice healthy lemonade together. Maybe even just mix it up in a container and keep it in the fridge. A healthy lemonade with real lemons, filtered water, a natural sweetener, maybe like xylitol or stevia or something like that, and then toss in some camu camu in there. That's going to because camu camu is naturally tart, so that will work perfectly with the with lemonade.
Good idea. That's a good idea,
Steve. You can just keep that in the fridge, and they don't even have to know that they're drinking camu camu. You can just say, hey guys, I've got a whole new pitcher of lemonade sitting in the fridge.
I've always wondered why they had to say it twice. Say it twice.
I have no idea, but that's what
camu camu
name to that. But it's really all about the vitamin C, because as we know from old Dr. Linus Pauling, vitamin C enhances the immune system of our body. It protects us from colds and coughs.
Right.
it helps us facilitate the absorption of iron and strengthens the body's resilience to infection, and it also is great for, we were talking last night, and unfortunately one of my kids had a very bad injury and he has a wound, and vitamin C is really important for wound.
Well, if you can get him to do 5 grams or so a day, if you can get him to do more, that would be helpful. It's not easy to do with youngsters, but that will help facilitate the healing process. But you allude to some of the nutrients in the fruit, this Brazilian fruit. You'll find flavonoids. I'm always talking about flavonoids on this show, and you'll find gallic acid, ellagic acid, as well, leucine, potassium, valine. It has a constellation of nutrients. Good choice for getting prepared for cold and flu season and during cold and flu season. Zint Nutrition, Camu Camu, powdered form. Mix it. You can mix it with almost anything. It's got a tart taste to it, and it has a nice color. I like the color. We'll come back. We're going to talk some more of these superfoods to try to make a super effort not to get sick this cold and flu season and during the holidays. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition. Camu Camu.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
Dr. Michael Garko, thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. What I'm talking about is this cold and flu season that's coming. And, these microbes are virulent. Cold viruses, flu viruses, they're different. And but they've been around a long time. They know how to survive. They know how they're looking for a host. Yeah. And guess what? We're a wonderful host. Stephen J. is my guest from Zint Nutrition. They have a collection of, if you will, of superfoods that would be super to take during this coming cold and flu season, back to school, holiday season, all coming together. And we talked about Camu Camu. Wonderful choice. It's an immune booster. I won't even get into all the other health benefits. It's often touted as one of the best health and beauty products. That's a story for another day. But Zint Nutrition, there's a product they make that I'm very fond of, and it's chocolate. But it's not just chocolate. It's cacao. Right, Stephen?
You got it, Doc. Cacao. It's the base from all your delicious chocolate is made from. But, it's the real deal because it's the stuff that's got all these incredible health benefits. Like, a lot of times people think of blueberries as a healthy fruit, and it really is. But do you know what? That cacao, raw cacao, has over 40 times the antioxidants of blueberries. I mean, just to kick it off.
Is your cacao is organic too, right? It's raw organic cacao?
Raw organic cacao, kosher certified, non-GMO project verified. By the way, everything is in. We go the distance for quality control, and we've got some of the greatest certifications in the industry on it. As you had just mentioned, Doc, about the flavonoids, well, if you're looking for flavonoids, you're going to get them in cacao. Mm-hmm. This is one food that goes above and beyond what superfoods are all about.
This would be Go ahead, Gary.
Mary from Oldsmar asked, I'm allergic to chocolate. Would I be allergic to cacao?
Yes.
Yes, you would be.
Yeah, it is chocolate. Stephen alluded to the idea that, cacao is what they start with. Then they start to mess with it and process it, and you end up with cocoa. Cocoa is not cacao.
What they do is they use these conch machines, and they try, because you know what, cacao in its raw form is slightly bitter. I use it regularly myself, and I know that the doc does as well. But a great way to just negate that is just put it in a smoothie, or put some natural sweetener in it, like Zint Lucuma powder or Zint Yacon syrup, or Zint xylitol or something like that, and that will actually sweeten it up to the point where it actually tastes like the regular chocolate that you might, get in a store, but without all of the processing
and sugar that they add.
Yeah, the added sugar and the processing that it goes through. I mean, because it's just a shame, because this actually has the highest RX score of any food on planet Earth, with 98,000. And I don't know, Doc, you want to tell everybody what the RX score is about?
Yeah, well, that RX scores, oxygen radical capacity, that score, they use that, that's a metric to the potency, its ability to fight free radicals and neutralize free radicals. These ORAC scores are often used in marketing, but scientifically they make sense. It's a legitimate metric. I was just thinking, you can take that cacao during the winter months, and if you sweetened it a little bit and put it in some, you could make hot chocolate with it using almond milk. I don't use cow's milk. You could make a nice drink for the youngsters during the winter months using the cacao. Add maybe a little honey, and it's a terrific. They'll enjoy it. They're getting a high nutritionally dense food. These are foods, right, Stephen? These are foods.
Yeah, and you know what? That's something that we keep talking about, and we keep on saying the word food, because you know what? People in Western society, specifically the United States of America, they are eating things, but it's not necessarily food. Just because you put it in your mouth and you chew it and you swallow it, that doesn't mean that it's real food.
I know.
So these are foods, and you know what? The body was created in a way, and fruits and vegetables and things like cacao were put into the earth because that's what's meant to feed the body. That's what food is. And you know what? Yes, can you take vitamin C supplements, and could you take a lot of different supplements?
Sure.
Absolutely. And will they help you? Absolutely. But by far and away, there's no better way for the body to process and absorb the nutrients that are needed for it than through good old natural food.
And cacao, Zint's Nutrition cacao is raw, organic. I usually get the big bag, this very big bag of it, and I was putting it in my coffee. I ran out. I need to get some more, Stephen.
Email your home address.
I will. I moved. I wanted to mention that raw cacao powder, which is what Zint has, a lot of statistics on it. 300 or more chemical compounds, has 4 times the antioxidant capacity of dark chocolate, regular dark chocolate, 20 times that of blueberries. It contains protein, calcium, keratin, thiamine, riboflavin, magnesium, sulfur, flavonoids, I could go on, essential fatty acids even. It's a nutrient-rich food, and it's a little bitter. And there's a reason for that. These people, what's important to remember, Stephen, these chemical compounds in cacao and from all these plants were intended to nourish the plant and protect the plant.
Definitely, especially the flavonoids, absolutely. And those are the things that actually help protect our bodies as well.
Sure. So that's one of nature's wonderful gifts to us. It's not an accident. Nature, by its design, right? Think about it. Plants dominate, and well, they should, and for good reason. I mean, our ancient ancestors. Everybody's thinking, Paleolithic period, that our ancient ancestors were eating meat every night. No, they weren't. It was hard to hunt and hunt those animals. They didn't have, rifles and whatnot, or bows and arrows. No. So they weren't eating meat every night. What were they eating? Plants. Lots of plants. That's our gift. So we drift away from that. We come back. We have a couple more superfoods from Zint Nutrition for this up-and-coming cold flu season, holiday season, back to school.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Zint Nutrition. Interesting company. I like what they do and the way they do it, their products. I've used a number of them. Stephen alluded to some of their sweeteners. I would highly urge you to consider them. I'll have Stephen tell you about them again. They're xylitol and whatnot. That, I mean, they're wonderful and they work. Just could you run that list again, Stephen? The sweeteners you have.
For you, my friend, anytime. We've got Yacon syrup. The substitute is Yacon plant. That's a great substitute for maple syrup. We've got Lucuma, which kind of looks like and has a sweetness of a mango. And we've got xylitol that comes from corn that actually measures 1-to-1 with sugar and looks like sugar, and you can mix it into anything that you would mix sugar into, and they all have extremely low glycemic indexes, which avoids insulin spikes within the body, which is just terrible for you. Doc might want to elaborate on that. And all of these are the index, I believe, of table sugar is about 75. 75, the glycemic index of table sugar, and all of these are 25 and below. And Yacon even has a glycemic index of 1, which
I've used that Yacon syrup. It's very good. Works. If you take their cacao, that raw organic cacao, the truth be told, it's a little bitter, but you could add a little bit of one of those products, the sweeteners, and whatever you're mixing the cacao with, almond milk or whatever you're mixing it with, it smooths it out real nice. Tastes great. I just wanted to let people know that you have those sweeteners. They're great. And all Zint products are all powdered products. You have one that would be great for back to school, cold and flu, and holiday season, turmeric. Talk about that and how you all recommend it be used. It's in a powdered form, so what goes on here?
Well, I mean, we really believe the powder format is the best format because it's already broken down for you. The body doesn't need to break it down anymore, so it's even more bioavailable. Turmeric, it is just, I mean, it's just such an incredibly powerful immune-boosting food. It's got amazing antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial properties. It's known for its health benefits around the world. I mean, of course, it started in India, and it's just red hot right now. And really, the powerhouse within turmeric is curcumin. And that's what helps boost your immune system and help your body defend itself and function the best, especially going into this cold and flu season. Turmeric also helps boost your white blood cell count. So there's been studies done that it boosts white blood cells, which helps fight off bacteria, viruses, and a lot of other ailments. And it also helps inflamed white blood cells in the body calm down and function better. And it also helps the white blood cells communicate better with each other within the immune system, providing the body for a better connection and efficiency of the immune system. You know, I'm like you, Doc. I do a lot of research and a lot of studying, things that have to do with my own products and things that do not have to do. And I'm learning more and more about the human biome and, you know, the bacteria that live within. There's more bacteria really within our bodies than there is our bodies. We're made up of more microorganisms than we are of anything else. And there's good ones and there's bad ones. And that's why it's so important to keep the bad ones in check and to continue to propagate and build the good ones, because it's all going to affect the immune system, our emotions, our psychology, and all that stuff.
877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Stephen J. with Zint Nutrition. They're superfoods. Go to zintnutrition.com. Now, you will see there on the top of their webpage of that banner, you'll see a link that says products. You click on that, and you'll run through the repertoire that they have, and you're going to see a lot of health and beauty-related products, a lot of collagen-based products. They even have a collagen product with probiotics, which is an interesting combination. And so we've talked about all of the products at one point or another on this show. This is the first time we've talked about the camu camu, the cacao, and the turmeric as well as a strategy, taking those products to get your immune system bolstered and supported for cold and flu season. And they will do that.
This time of year, because we're coming into this change of weather, is that what affects your immune system?
No.
Okay.
What's affecting the immune system, Gary, is that people are being exposed to these microbes. And around cold and flu season, these viruses emerge, and you can even get sick in the summertime too. Yeah. What people call a summer cold. It's not necessarily the cold weather. It's that the cold weather is driving people indoors in close quarters. It's not the cold in and of itself, if you follow my meaning here. Kids back to school are in these classrooms.
Right.
People on planes during the holidays, buses and trains, and in a car with other people that are coughing and sneezing. I mean, we are a good way to transfer these viruses from one to another. We do a good job.
Could I just jump in a second? If anybody wants to know how to incorporate turmeric in their daily life in a really great way, do a quick Google search for making turmeric milk.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that. Turmeric from Zint Nutrition, their camu camu, and their cacao. At least 3 of those superfoods. You can do all 3. And all 3 are even for young children. You can figure out ways to use these powders. Go to zintnutrition.com. They have a lot of information there. And I'm telling you, these products they're organic, raw, organic. I don't know what else to tell you. Certified left and right. I mean, they even had the rabbi come in and do the thing on the food. We got it all covered, man. Stephen, I wish you the best. I hope everything good at home. Your boy does well and recovers fully, and I know he will. You take care of yourself, and we'll see you in Baltimore, God willing.
Looking forward. Thank you, Doc.
All right, man. I'll see you, and I'll give you, and I expect a hug from you.
And a kiss on the cheek, brother. You got it.
All right, man. We love you. You take care of yourself. We'll come back this second hour. At the top of the hour, you got news, weather, and whatnot in your neck of the broadcast woods. We love being with you. If you can return, do so. If not, we'll catch you next week, and we'll be back.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show. And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. My guest in this portion of the show is Neil Levin from Now Foods. And we're at the end of the week. Everything's archived. Gary's going to tell you how to get to the archives. There's audio and video. And we're on different platforms in different places. So we're finding every way we can to make sure you have access to this show, either live or on demand. And Neil's going to be talking about a very important topic today, something that affects every person in listening. And I have some stories that are trending related to his theme that will get your attention as well. So here's how to connect and make contact with Let's Talk Nutrition.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition. Like and share our page with your friends. On Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition. And subscribe to our YouTube channel where everything is archived up there by date and closed captioned. And you can get alerts when we come on live on that YouTube channel. So,
thank you. And story trending that connects to Neil's theme today comes out of the CDC. And the headline for the story that's trending is Middle Age Ticking Time Bomb for Heart Trouble. I've been saying this and talking about this for a long time on the show. We've done a lot to help people prevent heart disease and cardiovascular diseases generally, and preventing a heart attack and stroke. It turns out that Burt Reynolds, who passed away yesterday at 82 here in Florida, where did he live in Florida? Where was it?
Jupiter.
He had bypass, quintuple bypass, I think it was back in 2010. So he had heart issues. And he had a heart attack yesterday and eventually died of cardiac arrest. So this sort of all comes together. But the CDC is talking about this middle-aged ticking time bomb. And that's about right. When you look at the statistics, despite largely preventable, and I've said that too, heart attacks and strokes and heart failure and other cardiovascular-related conditions led to 2.2 million hospitalizations and resulted in 415,000 deaths, I believe it was last year. This is according to a government report. About 775,000 hospitalizations and 75,000 deaths occurred within the middle-aged adult group. That would be 35 to 64. Notice, they're 35. They're marking middle age at 35. Now, you can be chronologically a certain age. Biologically, you could be a heck of a lot older or younger. You may be in your 30s, but your cardiovascular system may look like the gas lines in an old race car, rusted, clogged, and you wouldn't put that car on the track for fear that it would fail. NASCAR, you wouldn't do it. And that's what happens with humans. Then on the other hand, you could be in your 60s, 70s, or 80s and have a cardiovascular system that is, nice and clean, not a lot of plaquing, and you're vibrant and healthy.
You ever notice people are scared about the cardiac system, or they don't want to get it checked out, or they don't want to maintain it, and it's
in denial.
Yeah.
In denial. And you can have heart disease and not know it. You could be asymptomatic. And often for many, the first sign and symptom of a heart attack, of heart disease, is a heart attack and and death. Good luck with that.
That's not a good sign.
No. And it is preventable. Now, some are genetically predisposed to make a lot of cholesterol, and that doesn't help matters. And then couple unhealthy diet with an unhealthy lifestyle. We are vulnerable. Our cardiovascular system is vulnerable. We have data now, not only from trials and from medical practice and whatnot, but even the remains of ancient remains that we have been able to find had these Utsi, the frozen Iceman, had heart disease. So we've always been vulnerable. The arteries are vulnerable. You're only as old as your arteries and only as healthy as your arteries. And Burt Reynolds struggled with his cardiovascular health. He had quintuple. I mean, one day I was reading a story on him. He went into the doctor one day for a checkup. He said he went home, combed his hair, brushed his teeth, and then the next thing you know, he's in an operating room with a quintuple bypass surgery being performed on him. Felt great after. That was in 2010, so that was 8 years ago. That was 8 years ago. No, we're good. And so, yeah. And so Neil's going to be talking about this. And high blood pressure. I'm just going to tell you. If you have high blood pressure and you're not doing anything about it, you're playing cardiovascular roulette. You are. It's only a matter of time. That pressure on the arteries scores the arteries, and the body, they're going to get damaged. And what's the body's immediate response? Got to repair it. And then you start the plaquing. And that these burgers and fries and all these foods, no, man. And by the way, if you're of the school that thinks cholesterol is not an issue because you read some stupid article that said cholesterol is not the problem. Well, yes, it is a problem. Along with other risk factors. It's not the only one. There's I could go down the list, read my articles. Listen to Neil today. He'll probably allude to it. And when that cholesterol gets oxidized, you're in a lot of trouble. I'm just saying. So that's where we're headed today. Very important topic. This is fundamentally probably implicates everybody listening and watching this show. Neil's been a regular guest on this and featured guest on Let's Talk Nutrition for a long time, and we like that. Neil, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you on for now.
Nice to hear you purring like a Rolls-Royce engine.
Oh, you were listening earlier.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I know you pretty well now. Tell us something about Burt Reynolds that we need to know that we probably didn't.
Well, I actually heard him live at a health food conference in Las Vegas about 20 years ago as a keynote speaker on a weekend evening and telling the story of his life with some slides. So, yeah, he actually appeared at a health food conference.
I found him to be an authentic guy, unpretentious guy. What you saw is what it was.
Pretty much. I mean, his breakup, and affairs with women are somewhat controversial, of course. But he always had one true love all his life. So.
And who would that be?
Gosh, I'm trying to remember her name.
Lonnie Anderson?
No, an older woman.
Oh. Gary, who was that?
Before that.
Oh, before Lonnie Anderson.
Yes.
Yeah, see, what people don't know about Neil, he's an encyclopedia of trivia. And goes on these shows where, there's people like such as Neil who know all these things and have all these facts and figures and whatever in their head. He's good at this. See?
Judy Carney.
Who was it?
Judy Carney.
Judy Carney? Does that ring a bell?
No, it was someone else. I'll think of it. I'll tell you in the next segment.
You're not at the office today, are you?
I'm not.
Yeah, I can tell. Find out where you are. Neil Levin with Now Foods. Well, he's going to tell you about how to take care of those arteries and your heart health, cardiovascular health. We'll be back.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilomax, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
Will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Neil Levin is my guest from Now Foods. So we were talking about Burt Reynolds. So it was either Dinah Shore or Sally Field.
Yeah, 20 years ago, he said Dinah Shore was the love of his life, and that was long after he had dated Sally Field. But recently he's been saying Sally Field was the love of his life.
Yes.
So I guess reflecting over the more recent times, he's changed his mind.
Dinah Shore, I remember watching her. I was just telling one of my colleagues here at the station, I used to watch her on TV, the Dinah Shore Show. I don't know if it was Chevrolet was her sponsor.
Yes.
It was, right? And she sang the theme song. Remember that? That was a great marketing campaign they had. But
See the USA in your Chevrolet.
yeah, see the USA in your yes, in your Chevrolet. Yeah, great. Now, boy, what memories. There's probably more than a few people listening and watching that remember them too. We're dating ourselves, but you know what? This is like live museum. It's like being a museum live. Yeah, Dinah Shore and Sally Field. Dinah Shore was 20 years his senior. So there you go. Nice to have you on today. You wanted to talk about cardiovascular health in a very unique way. Explain to the audience what I mean.
Yeah, there's something that people aren't necessarily that familiar with, and that's something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a compound you make from foods, and it's something that was so important that in the late 90s, the Nobel Prize was given to 3 scientists for their work in discovering that nitric oxide is a key molecule in the cardiovascular system. It keeps blood vessels healthy. It regulates blood pressure. It also has essential roles, in other body systems such as the immune system, the nervous system, the brain, in inflammation, erectile function, cellular health, and preventing cancer. So it's a huge target for medical therapies. And in 1992, the American Association for the Advancement of Science proclaimed nitric oxide the molecule of the year, followed by the Nobel Prize a few years later. So that's how important it is in our bodies, and it affects specifically the heart and the blood vessels because your blood vessels have to relax and be flexible, so when your heart pumps, that pulse of blood with every pump of the heart can kind of expand the blood vessels nearest the heart and let that pulse through. And if they can't expand, if they're stiff, if they're clogged, then you get high blood pressure and you get heart attacks. So it has a big role in preventing that as well.
So the arteries have to be flexible and pliable to allow when the heart pumps.
Yeah, if you think of like a balloon, you have a long, skinny balloon, and you kind of stretch it out a little before you blow it up. And when you start blowing it up, you see it doesn't blow up evenly. You get a section of it kind of ballooning out.
Yes.
Your blood vessels have to be able to be that flexible and do that too. And if they're stiff, if they're hardened with plaque and eventually calcium deposits, and they're narrowed and they're not as flexible, they're very thick and stiff, then your blood pressure is going to go up because they can't expand to let that extra blood through.
And high blood pressure has been deemed, they refer to it often, even in the medical community, as the silent killer, because it is silent. No alarms are really set off, and you have it. You may, when it gets out of hand, you'll start to, you may feel dizzy, you might have some signs or symptoms, but up until that point, not so much. And the compliance rate on patients taking their high blood pressure medication is abysmal. They won't take it. But you have some ideas in how to keep those arteries dilated and flexible, yeah?
Yeah, there are some nutrients involved in producing nitric oxide, so you can keep the arteries flexible, so you can keep the erectile function and other essential things, including brain function, that nitric oxide does. But nitric oxide is also an oxidant, So it can increase our need for antioxidants. So, it's a little complex, but...
Say that again. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
It's an oxidant. So you're saying that what?
So it increases your need for antioxidants to control oxidative reactions because it's going to make things more oxidative. And, of course, everyone's familiar on your program with antioxidants being necessary to control those reactions. And
does it inspire? Are you saying it inspires free radicals?
Yes, exactly. It's a free radical.
So paradoxically, as in many things in life, it's never really black and white, is it? So on the one hand, nitric oxide is a vasodilator, can dilate those arteries, which is a good thing. On the other hand, it has oxidative capacity, creating free radicals. Am I right? Do I have that right?
Exactly. So, oxidation's a necessary part of the body, but antioxidants are also a necessary part. They have a role in controlling those reactions, keeping them safe.
All right. So what's the remedy here? If you're going to take a nitric oxide kind of product or nitric oxide, or do you take vitamin C or some other antioxidant with it?
Things with it is always wise. We have...
Hold your thought. We'll come back. Now, now foods, they're on it. They're on it. Well, you are listening to LTN.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. Your cardiovascular health. Boy, it's been an issue forever. Now, we have, the truth be told, there has been progress in preventing heart attacks and heart disease and whatnot. That's true. Nevertheless, coronary heart disease is the leading cause of death. Has been for decades and decades. It goes all the way back to that other century, you know. Some say, since some experts will, in government documents, indicate since about the 1920s, 1921 or so, been the leading cause of death. When we use the phrase or the term cardiovascular disease, that is not just one disease. That's a constellation of diseases. Heart disease being among them, hypertension, and so on. Neil Levin's my guest. We're talking about cardiovascular health in an interesting way. So I looked at the products that you had in mind to talk about. Go ahead and explain what they are and why you selected them, and what could the listener or viewer expect from them.
Well, sure. In the human body, the nitric oxide is generated using an enzyme acting on an amino acid called L-arginine. And L-arginine is a very common amino acid. It's a very popular one that a lot of athletes use, partially because of its effects on nitric oxide, partially because of its effects on muscle stimulation and other athletic performance type factors. But if it's the main way the body can generate nitric oxide from nitrates in foods. Now, let me caution that there are some bad nitrates in foods, which includes excessive chemical fertilizers and the nitrates they use to preserve some meats. So when you see nitrates added to foods, or when things are excessively using these chemicals in agriculture, that's not good. But the way the body controls those kind of reactions, the negative things, is using antioxidants and free radical fighters, such as if you're taking a food that contains nitrates, such as beets, for example, it also contains vitamin C and polyphenols and various antioxidants that control those reactions.
I like beets.
Beets are great, and we just came out with a beetroot powder as a sports nutrition supplement that would also be a great cardiovascular supplement.
Why? Why cardiovascular?
Because it's a source of nitrates that the body can make nitric oxide from. Now, a lot of the sports products out there that sell beet powder add synthetic nitrates to it to spike it. Ours is just the pure food, though.
So is it in a powder form or what?
Yeah, it's a powder. You take a tablespoon, and it's equivalent to eating 2.5 beets, and you get those nutrients, including the nitrates that produce nitric oxide.
877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. You're listening to Neil Levin from Now Foods. I notice in sports nutrition products, they'll put citrulline, L-arginine. They mix these things together. Why do they do that?
Well, because there's what I call the arginine pathway. For example, there's actually a lot of this research has been done at Florida State University using Now Foods amino acids. So, for example, they did studies on arginine to see if it would prevent the rise in blood pressure under stress. And what they do is they take college students, they test their blood pressure, they give them a supplement, they plunge their arms into ice water for a minute or two, which stresses the body and raises blood pressure, and they see which substances control it the best. And it turns out arginine works. L-citrulline, which is something that converts into arginine, actually works better.
And so at Now Foods, do you have those combined in a product?
We have them combined, arginine, citrulline. We have them separate. We have a product called Arginine Super Stack that I designed that includes 4 of these amino acids in the pathway that protect each other, including norvaline, an unusual amino acid that actually scavenges arginine from the kidneys, so it's not excreted as much. It supports higher levels of arginine, which, of course, is a precursor of nitric oxide.
All right, so what's the sequence there? Is there a sequence with these compounds?
Well, arginine is the immediate precursor of nitric oxide. Citrulline converts into arginine and maintains a pool of arginine.
So citrulline, arginine, citric oxide.
Nitric oxide.
Nitric oxide.
Right. And L-ornithine is another thing that can convert into arginine, but citrulline actually works better.
And, okay. You know, this is about chemistry, so we won't get into the weeds on that, but these at the end of the day, what's happening is that those arteries are vasodilated. They're expanded, right?
Yes, but not only that, but nitric oxide also prevents platelet aggregation or excessive clotting.
I didn't know that.
So it acts as a way to maintain blood flow as well.
Would these products, would a cardiologist prescribe any of these supplements for a heart patient?
They would probably go straight to nitroglycerin, which is a precursor of nitric oxide, or other medications that are more forceful and direct rather than nutrients.
So that's what nitroglycerin is all about.
Right.
It's a vasodilator.
It's a precursor of nitric oxide, just like these nutrients. Yeah.
I'll be darned. You remember in the movies, those old black and white movies, the guy having a heart attack, and he's reaching, he's grabbing and trying to find that little bottle with these tiny little pills, and he drops the thing on the floor, and he's scrambling.
Yep. That was Burt Reynolds, wasn't it?
They exploited the devil out of that. that tiny little pill that ultimately drops onto the floor, and the guy's trying to find it. He's in the throes of a heart attack, having chest pains. Oh my goodness, it's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. It's just, it's still the leading cause of death. Heart disease still the leading cause of death. Neil.
Yeah, people need to keep their arteries open. Antioxidants have a great role in that as well. And there's another product called pycnogenol, a pine bark extract, which is a nitric oxide source and an antioxidant source. So it's going to do both.
You have your. It's all good. High blood pressure. If you take your high blood pressure medication, do not stop taking it unless you talk to your doctor. And if you pestered your doctor till, he wanted to throw you out of the office, and then you got it, and then you took it home and it sits on the counter and you don't take it. Please don't do that. Take your heart medication. And then talk to your doctor about these supplements if you have heart conditions of one sort or another. We'll come back. We'll have the LTN health question.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Here's the LTN health question of the day. Easy. This is easy. What is the leading cause of death in the United States? Has been for decades. Is it cancer or is it heart disease? Coronary heart disease. What's the leading cause of death in the United States? Cancer or coronary heart disease? Here's the number to call to win a $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Neil, welcome back. Go ahead and pick up where you left off and go where you like.
Well, people can take the amino acids, arginine and citrulline, for both a quick and a slow effect of getting the arginine levels sustained, which helps maintain the nitric oxide in the body. Taking antioxidants, vitamin C and other antioxidants, tend to help control the reactions to make sure that they're safe. And you can also do supplements like pycnogenol, the pine bark extract, which gives you both the nitric oxide and the antioxidants. And you can do the vegetables like beetroots. You can get a powder. You can eat fresh beets. My wife grows beets and makes pickled beets, so that's another great way to get it. You get the nitric oxide made from the nitrates in that food, and of course my wife grows the organic, so there's not going to be chemical fertilizers on there or anything. And by the way, now test for pesticides, so we make sure if we have, for example, beetroot powder, that it's not going to have a lot of chemical fertilizers on it.
What do you, when you buy beets in the store, fresh beets, what do you think is the best way to prepare them?
Well, cleaning and steaming them, either whole if they're small or sliced.
I steam them.
Do it.
I steam them.
Yeah.
Some people boil them in water. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, I'd prefer steaming to boiling.
Yeah, I love beets, man. Never did when I was a kid, but grew to like them.
No, they are going to tend to turn your stool a little dark, so be prepared for that. It's not harmful.
And your urine as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. People get frightened.
I did remember.
They go to the bathroom and their urine is red and think, oh my God, I get blood in my urine. And they panic and they forgot, I had beets for dinner. Let's go to Brandon, Florida. Nice place. Been there many times. It's right down the road from me. Connie lives in Brandon. Connie, welcome to the show. It's nice to have you on today.
Thank you so much.
So what's the answer? What's the leading cause of death in the United States? Is it cancer or is it heart disease?
The heart, yeah.
It's heart disease. It's the leading cause, has been. And by the way, it is not gender specific. It used to be thought of as a man's disease. That's a bunch of baloney. Women, no. It's a equal opportunity life taker. So, prevent it. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card.
Enjoy your program.
We enjoy having you listen. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Connie. I know you're a long-time listener. Got lots of people that have listened for years and years. And I'll tell you, I haven't had a chance to, I'll probably see you in Baltimore, but I just wanted to tell you, I guess I can do it publicly, that, I really do appreciate your contribution to this show. You always show up, man. I can always count on you to get on base, and if not, sometimes even more than that. You always show up prepared, and you always educate and have something to contribute. I just wanted to know on a personal level how much I appreciate that.
Well, I'd like to bring something new. Radio is stories and interesting things that people might not know. So if you just rehash what everyone knows, it's not as interesting.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be in Toronto next week. There's another trade show, and I'm speaking up there. So.
Oh, you are? What are you going to talk about?
I'll be talking about the essential oil grades, quality, and safety.
Okay. Who's the audience?
Retailers. Health food retailers in Canada.
Okay. All right. So you'll be busy. How long is that presentation?
That one lasts, it's a 45-minute slot.
Oh, boy. Okay. That's a tough topic, man. How do you entertain them with that?
Because they sell a lot of essential oils and they get a lot of competing claims. They don't know how to navigate those claims and what the true standards are that are used by the industry. So I just give them some information to help them figure out, what's appropriate or not, or how to compare competing brands. And
they listen.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds like a snoozer to me, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You got to find
a huge category in the stores. They have a lot of interest.
All right, so they show up with they have an interest in wanting to listen. Some of those topics are tough. You and I may find it interesting and could sit there attentively, but others not so much. So you'll be in Toronto.
Yes.
I have a lot of guests on the show from Canada, Neil. What's going on up there in the water? They seem that natural products and that whole natural health paradigm has a big influence up there.
Well, in the U.S., a lot of the independent stores have been taken over by chains or gone out of business. And we're seeing a lot of these chains proliferating throughout the country. Less of that in Canada. It's still more the mom-and-pop stores or the small chains.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we wish you good luck in your presentation. I know you'll do a good job, and we'll miss you in Baltimore. Let's go to Steve's Point. Shannon, you had a question about beets.
Yes, I do. Actually, I enjoy growing them. If I don't have enough in my garden, I go to the farmer's market, I purchase extra, I put them in my food processor, and then I lay them in my dehydrator.
Oh.
And once they're dehydrated, then I stick it into my Vitamix and I make powder. And I put it into my oatmeal in the morning. It's just amazing. And I had remembered you talked about, there was a gentleman on that had beet crystals. And
yes.
So I ordered a jar of those to see the difference. And actually, it's probably the same. I guess I'm only guessing. But when I grow them in my garden, I know they're organic.
Well, yeah, you're going a lot further than I would want to go. Thank you for sharing that. See how committed you are. We appreciate that. Thank you for sharing it, Shannon. Appreciate it. Neil, thank you for sharing as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, and good luck with your presentations. We're going to come back, God willing, next week. We're going to do this again and have a wonderful weekend. Don't commit too many diet and lifestyle violations. Remember, your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of the people in your life that really care about and really love you. Take care of them.